Hey guys! Welcome to my channel and welcome back to another house building video. In this one we're finishing the house that I started building a few days ago. It's a big family home and today we're building the interior. So something that I don't normally do is start on the first floor. But this time I did because I wanted at least 6 Sims in this house. And I needed to know how many bedrooms I could fit on the first floor, so I knew how many bedrooms there should be on the ground floor. So the first room I'm actually building is a children room, which is quite different for me because that's normally the room I do last, because I'm not really that good at building child rooms, just because they require a lot of detail and lots of fun things and colors. And I think I did really well this time, but they're not always my best rooms, let's be honest. And I had a lot of fun building this house, especially for the inside that I'm doing in this video. I actually spent 2.5 hours building the interior of the house, so just what you see in this video. It's still only 18 minutes, but that's because I cut out a lot of it. So you will see probably a couple of jump cuts, but that's just to not have this video be 30 minutes long, because I think that's a bit much for just the inside of a house. And I think that the reason why I had so much fun building this house was just because I didn't have a story, I didn't have something I wanted to do in mind, I didn't have a specific challenge for this, it was just building, so I could do whatever I wanted to. So I actually built this house in my style, not necessarily the outside, but the inside, the interior, the furniture and all of that is basically just my preference in houses. Now I do really like cozy, traditional houses, but I would probably never live in one. I like clean and modern, but with a lot of color. So lots of pops of colors everywhere, but then like clean lines, lots of whites, lots of light everywhere. I really love light. And that might be something I just have gotten used to, because that's sort of how my mom decorates houses. Lots of white, modern stuff, lots of like clean lines, and then a couple of pieces, not so much color, but just some antiques just scattered around the house. She's not really much of a colorful person. She's like one of those people that pretty much only wears gray, black, white and dark blue. But I'm more sort of the person that really loves pink and orange and yellow and purple. I really love those colors, so you see a lot of that coming back in this house. The main colors are blue and orange. I don't know why I chose that. It's what I started decorating the children's bedroom with, and I just sort of stuck with that. But obviously the bedrooms are just in different colors, because I feel like those will be decorated in the preference of the person sleeping there. And also it's quite modern in the sense that I have a lot of technology scattered around the house. So in the what I guess would be like a teen bedroom, there's actually a TV, and there's lots of like computers around the house, and downstairs there's a bedroom, there's also a TV there, so lots of technology. And while I'm decorating the next bedroom, let me tell you a story. So yesterday I was watching a Nerdcube video, one of my favorite YouTubers, actually sort of the person that got me into the whole gaming world. I probably wouldn't have watched a Sims 4 video if it wasn't for him, and I probably wouldn't have started a channel if it wasn't for him, so that's something. But anyway, I was watching one of his new Planet Coaster videos, and he was building something, and it didn't fit. There was something in the way, like 2 objects not being able to... There was like a big rock, and he couldn't put something in front of it, because it was too close. And in my mind, I was like, why don't you just use the BB Move object cheats? And it really took me a minute to realize that that's a Sims thing. So I've been building so much in The Sims that it's just the most normal thing for me to use BB Move Objects cheats in any game. That's not how it works. But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Sort of shows my Sims addiction. I am wondering how long it will take until I start doing that in real life. Can you imagine me just moving a piece of furniture, like, I don't know, wanting to fit my bed in another corner and my couch is in the way and I just shove it against it and it won't fit and I'm like, let me just put in the BB Move Object cheats. Oh, I'm kind of funny sometimes. Well, I mean, not in a like, I can tell jokes, but more in a like, I do stupid shit and people can laugh because it really is funny. Okay, so while we're talking about me doing stupid stuff, let's tell another story something I did yesterday that was pretty stupid. So I cooked yesterday because I cook once a week. I don't know, sort of like a rule thing. So I made something and we had stuff left, so we put the leftovers in the fridge and it was pretty late at night and I was still studying probably. So I got hungry and I was like, let's just turn on the oven and heat this up. So I put it in the oven. And then when it was time to take it out, I wasn't sure if it was warmed up already. So I took the food and I removed it from the oven. And I was like, oh, I can test if this is warm already. Because my hands are lifting the thing up, so I don't have any hands left. So what I did was I smelled the food thinking that by smelling it I would know if it was warm enough. Which is ridiculous. Why did I think that? Why did I do that? But at that time it just made sense to me. But anyway, let's talk about the build again. So I'm actually moving on to the ground floor. The kitchen actually, I regretted not doing something in the last house building thing I did. The mansion, the pink thing, stuff, house, whatever. And that was sort of extending those the things on the wall above the kitchen. I don't know the word for it. I don't really use those normally, and I've started using them now, and I basically use them in every single kitchen because it looks really good. But I actually extended those like tall pieces that cover the entire wall all the way to the other wall, so covering the window, and then put a table in front of it, and I think that just adds so much detail that I really like. I also went into the proper build mode, not the family household build mode, but just the free build modes, because that gives me the little infinity sign, which means I don't have to worry about money, because I actually need to go into live mode for me to put in cheats. But I was in like this half build mode thing. I couldn't return to live mode. I actually had to return to manage households, which manage worlds or whatever it's called, which is just annoying because that takes like so much time because you need to go through like 2 loading screens. But I couldn't do the infinite money thing, so I actually removed literally threw out the household that was in this house. I was like, bye, I don't need you anymore. And now I do have infinite money, so that's good. But as you can see, I'm now doing the table with the wall thing that I was just talking about. It might seem a little bit more logical now that you can actually see what I was talking about, because that was basically, I don't know. Sometimes I'm really bad at explaining things because I don't know the specific English words for it. So then I just sort of talk about the shapes and how it looks, and sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Also, I have no idea if you can hear this, but I feel like I'm sort of losing my voice right now. It's just a little bit harder to talk than normally, so I'm wondering if you can actually hear that in the recording. Let me know. Let me know if you can hear that, because I feel like I can hear it, but I'm wondering if you know my voice well enough, since I am a start-up channel. I don't have too many people that actually return to watch my videos. Actually, I'm wondering, do you return to watch my videos? Because I know I have a couple of subscribers, but I never know if someone actually watches more than one video, or like, you know, when you go on like a binge watch when you find a new channel. I'm wondering if someone has done that for my channel. That's such a weird thing to think about, that people actually watch this. I know it's YouTube and I'm not stupid. Maybe I am stupid judging on the stories from earlier on, but it's still like a weird concept to me that people all around the world can watch the videos that I create, and I hope they enjoy them. I hope you enjoy them, because that's what I make them for. I make them so people can see them, even though it's still really weird that people can see them. The internet is just weird, to be honest. Oh wait, something I want to do. I just remembered this. I want to do like a little question thing in every single one of my videos, or at least a lot of them, because I think that's fun. I just think that's fun to hear people's opinion on something. Just something random. Okay, for this house, because we were talking about the difference in preferences of interiors of houses, like modern, traditional, what do you like more? Traditional houses or modern houses? The question will be in the eye in the corner, so definitely go vote. And if you want to tell me why you chose one of the answers, let me know in the comments, because that is where you can leave more than one word or one click or something. So if you want to tell me why you prefer a certain style in interior design, let me know. I would love to know. And also, thank you for every single person that leaves a comment, because for me that's a pretty rare occurrence right now. I don't get too many comments, so getting one is just amazing. Just hearing that people actually enjoy my videos is just amazing to hear. So if you would like to tell me anything, it could literally be anything. Maybe tell me what you did today, or tell me a funny story about yourself, or something stupid you did. You can tell me anything. I would love to just read something, get to know a bit more about the person who is watching it, a bit more about you. Because I tell a lot about myself, but I don't know anything about you, the person behind the screen. And while we are on the topic of comments, even though they're pretty rare, I'm still having trouble with my R's. Even though they're pretty rare, I have been getting more and more really, really lovely comments. So for anyone who has commented before on my videos, thank you so much. It honestly just makes my day to read about how people like my videos or their opinion on something. Even if it's like feedback or on something you don't like, or something you would like me to change. Obviously, don't attack me on something. You know, don't be mean. But if you would like something to be better or different, I also really like to read those kind of comments. So yeah, feel free to talk about something in the comment section if you would like to. Okay, so let's go back to the build for a second, because I haven't been talking about that for a pretty long time. We're now moved on to the downstairs area, and you can really see the colors blue and orange show in this section of the house. That's sort of like the accent colors I went with. I really love using a couple of colors that I really like. I really love the combination of orange and blue. I'm pretty sure they're like complementary. Not 100% though, but pretty sure. Well, at least I think they match really well. So, yeah, I really like the way I use different shading of the colors, not just necessarily two shades of blue and orange, but more like lots of different shades of blue and orange. And also I incorporated, is that a word? Not sure, a little bit of the traditional style that I also really like in the kitchen, but it is white and still pretty clean looking. It's just a little bit more old-fashioned, so I also made the house a little more like a traditional sort of house, which I also really like. So I like that both styles are reflected in the house, but it's mostly modern. And also, since the main seating area is in the middle of the whole living space, I'm not gonna say living room, since it is more a like open living space because the kitchen and the living room is all in one big area. I didn't put a TV in the main seating area because it just looks kind of weird and random, and it didn't really have a lot of space there to put one. So I actually made a separate little TV and gaming station in the corner there. There was a little bit of room and I really like that. Also because I sort of feel like sometimes socializing is sort of lost in the age of technology, so having that as a separate area, you can kind of like sit down your family at the other area where you can sit and be like, okay, this is where we talk and make conversation and tell each other about our day and something like that. And at the other part, we can sit down and watch TV, or sit down and watch a movie, or sit down and game. So having that separate maybe help a little in the whole talking to each other thing that we still need to do sometimes. I mean, I do all my talking through a microphone, so I should probably not complain, since I am not really talking to people who are here right now. I mean, I'm sort of socializing. Is this socializing? Online socializing, does that count? I don't know. What was I talking about? I sort of lost my train of thought. What's the right? I don't know. What am I talking about? Let's stop. Okay, so what you just saw me do was finish the last bedroom. I feel like the grandparents have that area to themselves because it's pretty big and they have their own TV and their own bathroom, so sort of like the master bedroom, sorry, and also bathroom. And then upstairs, the like parents, the next generation, live with their children. So we have a teen room and a children room. So we have 2 adults or young adults, 1 teen and 1 child who can live in this room. Also, I just realized that I forgot to paint the first floor, the hallway in the first floor, so I'm really sorry. I hope it didn't bother you too much. I will fix that if I ever upload this to the gallery. If you do want me to upload this to the gallery, let me know on social media or in the comments or anywhere you can contact me. The links to my social media will be in the description, but I'm not very active on Facebook, so maybe try your luck with Tumblr and Twitter. I'm pretty active on that, like relatively active. I will definitely know if you send me something. Also, if you would like to see more content from me, you can follow me on Tumblr because I'm doing a current household thing there. It's been on a little break since I'm very busy right now, but it will be back. So if you want to see more from me, you can go to Tumblr, follow me on there. Also, if you would like to hear more updates or more random things about my channel and about me, go follow me on Twitter. Like, for example, this video is pretty late. It will probably be up about 4 hours too late. And if you follow me on Twitter, you would have known that because I actually update on there. If I need to let anyone know something about my channel or about me, I will tell you that on Twitter. So if you would like to know that, go follow me on there. But this video is almost over, so thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you very soon. Goodbye!